I need to unburden myself after a tumultuous 10 months. I'm a 28-year-old man, still grappling with the fallout of a broken engagement that spiraled into chaos. 3 people are now in state prison, 2 are on probation. My former fiancée faces incarceration, and her attorney boyfriend risks losing his law license. My ex-fiancée and I were together for 4 years before I proposed. We met through shared acquaintances at the sports bar where I'm a manager. She was a real estate agent with a close circle of 5 high school friends, all accomplished professionals, a doctor, 2 attorneys, a finance expert, and a marketing specialist. At first, their tight bond seemed endearing. We moved in together after a year of dating. The apartment was solely in my name due to my stronger credit and longer tenancy in the building. Our life appeared solid. Her real estate career was thriving. I was climbing the ladder in restaurant management, and our families meshed well. I proposed last December during a mountain getaway, and she accepted. We began planning a wedding for October. That's when things started shifting. Her friend group inserted themselves into every wedding detail, often belittling me for working in hospitality, implying I didn't match their professional caliber. In April, a regular patron at my bar, a local police detective, shared disturbing news. During an unrelated investigation, he'd obtained surveillance images showing my fiancée entering and exiting a high-end hotel with her ex, a corporate attorney, multiple times over 2 months. Though not part of his case, he felt compelled to inform me as a friend. I confronted her that night. She denied it at first but crumbled when I mentioned the photos, admitting to a 2-month affair sparked at a real estate event in February. She claimed it was purely physical and pleaded to keep the wedding on track, citing her parents' hefty deposits and her friends' travel expenses. I ended the engagement and, citing state tenant laws, gave her 30 days to vacate since she wasn't on the lease. That's when the situation exploded. Within an hour, her 5 friends stormed into our apartment after she called them. They hurled accusations, labeling me manipulative and abusive, claiming I was unjustly kicking her out. I stayed composed, asked them to leave, and warned I'd call the police. Instead, they began trashing my place. One shattered a cherished framed picture of my deceased grandmother. I dialed 911 immediately. This infuriated 3 of them, the 2 attorneys and the finance expert. One seized a kitchen knife, another tried to hold me down, and the third started hitting me repeatedly. My detective friend, suspecting trouble after showing me the photos, was already on his way. Police arrived as one attempted to stab me, using tasers to subdue 2 who resisted arrest. Even as they were handcuffed, the women showed no regret, shouting that I was destroying their lives and careers. My ex-fiancée sobbed, begging me not to press charges, insisting her friends were just defending her. I spent 6 hours in the ER that night, treated for a deep arm wound needing 12 stitches, multiple bruises and facial swelling. Police thoroughly documented my injuries, collecting my torn, bloodied shirt as evidence. A victim advocate from the district attorney's office met me at the hospital to outline my rights and the legal road ahead. The 3 primary assailants spent the weekend in county jail awaiting arraignment. They faced felony charges: assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, and criminal threats. The 2 who only damaged property were charged with criminal mischief, a misdemeanor. All 5 received temporary restraining orders before release. At the arraignment, they arrived in tailored suits with elite lawyers, expecting to walk free. The judge, citing the attack's severity and their lack of remorse, set high bail. 3 posted it but had to surrender passports and wear ankle monitors due to their wealth and global ties. In the weeks that followed, my ex launched a relentless harassment campaign. She filed a false police report accusing me of financial and emotional abuse throughout our relationship. She showed up at my workplace during busy hours, causing disruptions and telling patrons I was abusive. After her 3rd outburst, my company's legal team secured a workplace restraining order. Her attorney boyfriend, acting untouchable, sent threatening emails to me and my detective friend, boasting of connections in the DA's office to dismiss the charges. Every threat was recorded and sent to the DA and State Bar Association, sparking an ethics probe into his conduct. My ex's parents, who'd spent $40,000 on wedding deposits, began harassing my family, showing up at my parents' home to demand I drop the charges. After their 4th visit, my father obtained a restraining order. Through May, my ex and her 2 non-incarcerated friends ran a social media smear campaign, posting manipulated clips from my apartment security footage to portray me as the aggressor. This backfired when my lawyer subpoenaed the full footage, clearly showing their attack. The DA took the case seriously, especially after uncovering the tampered posts. At the June preliminary hearing, the prosecution presented unedited footage and medical evidence, leading to plea offers: 24 months in prison with parole eligibility after 18 months, plus 5 years probation for the 3 main attackers. The other 2 were offered 18 months probation and 200 hours of community service. All 5 rejected the deals, banking on their professional status to shield them. Their defense leaned on character witnesses and spotless records. But in late June, one of the 2 friends charged with criminal mischief broke ranks. Through her lawyer, she revealed a group chat proving my ex orchestrated the confrontation to provoke me into violence while recording it, aiming to justify her affair and gain sympathy. The messages even discussed ways to make me seem unstable to police. The pretrial phase, spanning July to October, saw multiple hearings and motions. Their attorneys tried to suppress the group chat and security footage, but the judge upheld their admissibility. The state bar's investigation into my ex's boyfriend deepened, uncovering his role in drafting her false police report and attempting to contact grand jury members, leading to further ethics charges. Forensic analysis of their phones revealed deleted texts showing extensive planning. My ex had researched cases where women claimed self-defense against abusive partners to craft a believable story. Her friends advised delaying the breakup until after the wedding for a better divorce settlement. By September, the DA had an ironclad case. Full security footage, medical records, the knife with fingerprints and DNA, 300-plus pages of incriminating texts, police body cam footage, phone records, harassment documentation, witness statements from neighbors and building staff, and financial records of wedding deposits. The trial began in early November. The prosecution's opening outlined a clear timeline of premeditation and cover-up attempts. My 2-day testimony withstood aggressive cross-examination, with my steady demeanor and evidence-backed account resonating with the jury. The prosecution dismantled their defense, exposing contradictions in their abuse claims through their own joking texts about the planned attack. The cooperating friend's testimony was pivotal, detailing planning sessions where they chose my apartment for its cameras, intending to edit the footage. My ex's testimony unraveled under cross-examination, where she admitted to weeks of planning and revealed her boyfriend's role in coaching her false report. The 3 main attackers were convicted on all counts after 6 hours of deliberation. The judge, citing their lack of remorse and misuse of professional knowledge, sentenced them to 36 months in prison with no parole for 24 months, plus 5 years probation. He emphasized their legal expertise made their actions more culpable. The 2 who took plea deals received 18 months probation and 300 hours of community service. The cooperating friend got 12 months probation for her remorse and assistance. My ex faced charges of conspiracy, false reporting, and perjury. Her real estate license was suspended pending a probe into unrelated fraud uncovered during the trial. She took a plea deal in December. 18 months in county jail, 6 months suspended, 3 years probation, anger management classes, and $45,000 in restitution for my medical bills, property damage, and legal fees. She was also ordered to undergo psychiatric evaluation. Her boyfriend's career collapsed. The Bar Association found him guilty of multiple violations, including evidence fabrication and jury tampering attempts, leading to his disbarment in December. The DA is pursuing criminal charges against him. The group faces civil lawsuits from my apartment complex for property damage and reputational harm, and their former employers are suing for contract breaches. Their legal costs reportedly exceed $200,000 each, excluding looming civil judgments. The 2 on probation are complying, working at animal shelters for community service. One sent a sincere apology via her attorney, acknowledging her role in my ex's schemes. The cooperating friend is making amends, completing voluntary anger management and speaking at ethics seminars about group misconduct. Her testimony sparked further investigations into their circle's professional misdeeds. My ex's parents ceased their harassment after losing a $25,000 civil suit I filed for emotional distress. They issued a formal apology and relocated out of state, reportedly seeking family therapy. My employer promoted me to regional manager over 5 locations, adopting my security and documentation protocols company-wide after the incident highlighted my professionalism. My detective friend's early warning and guidance were invaluable, and we've grown close. He introduced me to his friends, helping me rebuild socially. In January, I moved to a new, secure apartment, with the property manager adding extra security features at no cost due to my situation. I'm working with a trauma counselor, which has been immensely helpful. I'm sharing this now that the legal process is complete. Appeals denied, restitution set, and restraining orders permanent. My attorney confirmed these details are public record. This ordeal taught me to stand firm against manipulation and gaslighting. By staying calm and trusting the legal system, I exposed their true intentions. Their attempt to twist the law against me backfired, ruining their careers and reputations. For others in similar situations, document everything, trust the slow but steady legal process, and don't let anyone guilt you into feeling like the villain for protecting yourself. The truth prevails even against those with power and resources. Thank you.